Hello, everyone. How are you today? Here we are at our first student activity conference via the virtual situation. It's been a really unusual summer, and it looks like it's going to be an unusual fall, and hopefully we'll get straightened out by spring. This session is being pre-recorded to get you started with our what we're going to be able to do with our student activity conference this year. The UIL staff and all the contest directors have worked pretty hard to try to get some type of semblance of things going for the teachers and the coaches and the students. So we're off to go here. Quick couple of things. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Larry White, and I'm the UIL State Number Sense Contest Director and the UIL State Mathematics Contest Director. There's my email there. I encourage all coaches to use my email to ask me any questions or get some information. Students cannot use my email. If all the students use my email provider would probably shut me down. So students, please do not use my email. If you have a question, tell your coach or your teacher, they will contact me. And then here is the website for the academic STEM, and we'll be getting into that here in a little bit. So let's move on. This past summer, I did some things with the Capitol Conference via virtual, the Zoom. You ought to be able to go to the UIL website listed down there. It may not be at the STEM, but it's listed somewhere. You ought to be able to go find 3 downloads for the Capitol Conference. I did one for number sense, one for mathematics, and one for problem solving. And also there's about 9 recordings that you ought to be able to pick up and download while you're on the UIL website. If you have any trouble finding that information, contact David Trusso, the UIL STEM director, or email me and I'll see if I can link you there myself. Web pages, it's very important that you go to this academic STEM web page and click on number sense and or mathematics so that you can see the correction and comments page. Down there towards the bottom of those pages, there'll be a 2021 number sense correction and comments page, and then on the math side, there'll be one for the mathematics. Those are the places where I'm able to contact you and let you know what's going on with UIL throughout the year as far as number sense and mathematics is going. So be sure to bookmark that. They're good places for you to be. Yeah, after this particular session, which should be posted on October 1st, I'm going to be doing another pre-recorded session on where I'll be solving number sense questions or problems. And then there'll be one I'll be doing on the mathematics problem solving. Both those will be posted about October 29th. And then on November 4th at 4 p.m., there will be a live Zoom Q&A session for coaches only. And you have to go to the UIL page and register for that event so that you can get online and talk to me and ask me about questions. So keep that schedule in line as well. The number sense contest, the 2020 SAC test and key, this year's SAC test and key should be posted online by the time you read this. Since you can't take it at the normal student activity conferences, all we can do is post it, and then coaches, you can do with whatever you want with it. I guess if the students log in, they can get it as well. But it's there for you to see. The value behind the test is the fact the kids get to see what the problems are going to look like for this year, just like I've always done in the past. And so You can download that and see that. Also, coaches, teachers, you need to email me any questions or concerns any of your students might have, and I need that by October 15th. I would take those questions and I would try to create a pre-recorded problem-solving session for October 29th. But I have to have some of those questions in by October 15th. So if you see some problems there that you'd like me to discuss, shoot me an email and I will see what I can do. I don't think there's any special problems on the number sense contest that I can remember. And I looked at it just a little while ago, that there are a few oldies that have been manipulated a little bit, but they're basically an idea of what you can sort of count on for this year. And like I've done in the past, I will be writing the number sense contest for this SAC test, and then the one for TMSCA 6 in December, and then UILA in January, and UILB in February, and then TMSCA 13 in March, and TMSCA State in March, prior to writing district, regional, state. So you need to be able to get those tests to be able to practice on and see what's going on. Hopefully we'll all be doing what we were before naturally instead of being online, but we'll just have to see how this, quote, the thing comes along. So other than that, I don't know of any real special problems on the test. In the past, I'll give you a little bit of update what's going on. In the past, I have depended on Don Scow, the past UIL number sense contest director, to consult and proof my tests. And he has been very, very helpful to us. And I've depended on Andy Zapata to be the state meet assistant in number sense. As of today, that will no longer be. I have a new proofer and consultant, and for those of you that have been in the business a long time, you'll recognize the name. Cliff McCurdy used to be at Argyle, is going to be taking over the consulting and proofing chores and the state meet assistant starting this year. As far as the future is concerned, unless UIL is ready to get rid of me or I have some type of brain lapse, I intend to keep writing the number sense test for the next several years as things goes on. I did not get to finish up the number sense history project I'm running on because I couldn't go do the rest of my research due to the thing that's out there hassling us. So I'm still working on that, and I will get that to you as time goes on. The mathematics contest, once again, you'll see a 30-question test that should be able to download from UIL. It's in the same format that all the SACs are. The problems are in order according to the types of problems that I write each way. But keep in mind, the normal tests will not be in order. Just the SAC test is in the order in which it is. You'll see two or three fill in the blanks at the bottom, but that's only for the SAC test. I like to play around and write a few fill in the blank questions. There will not be any fill in the blank on the normal test. They will all be multiple choice, just like they have in the past. And you'll see at the bottom the special types of numbers the students are responsible for and the mathematicians the students are responsible for. And keep in mind, the mathematician, we're not looking for all this in-depth stuff about whose Descartes' second cousin was. What we want to know is what each of these mathematicians contributed to the world of mathematics, just so that we sort of have a history of why all this stuff came about. And any special math problems, I don't think there's anything really special or unusual. There's a few tweaks here and there, and nothing that I can remember that are really much different. As far as past, present, and future, this is my 19th year as the number center director and the mathematics contest director. And again, is mathematics in the past. Don Scal has been my proofer and consultant, and Andy Zapata has been my my state meet assistant. As of now, they will no longer be assisting me. Cliff McCurdy from used to be at Argyle will be my new assistant and proofer this year, and he will be my state meet assistant. At the end of this year, Cliff McCurdy will be taking over as the mathematics contest director, and I will be his assistant and state meet assistant. We're going to split up the two contests into different contest directors. I've mentioned something on my webpage about why I chose to do this, but it's no big deal. It was nobody's choice but my own. I thought it was time for this to take place. So I'll continue to do the number sense, but after this year, Cliff McCurdy will be the new mathematics contest director, and I will assist him as long as he chooses to have me there or find somebody he'd rather have in the future. But right now, that's the way it's going to happen. So just to let you know that those things are taking place. So where do we go from here? My biggest concern with all this thing, the COVID, is that it's been a distraction, and we can't let the distraction affect us any more than it has to. It's very difficult to keep kids motivated when they can't get together and compete and stuff. It's going to take everything you teachers and coaches have to keep them going and keep them with resources and keep challenging them so they can reach the goals that they would like. Students, it's all really depending on you. You have goals in the future, and you can't reach those if you're not putting forth the best efforts you possibly can. So don't let this COVID thing get into your mentality and make you do less. Get after it, work hard. We hope we're going to have a district meet and a regional meet and a state meet. So you have to work extremely hard and continue to work in any way you possibly can. And I guess that's basically about all there is to it. I don't think I can remember anything else to say right now. Be sure you send me some questions, coaches, if you have any, and I will be putting together a pre-recorded session later on as we go along. I hope this recorded well. All recorded okay. I haven't been exactly having the best of luck with all this stuff. So right now, I think we will end it this time. And if y'all need anything, email me and we will take care of it. Bye. See y'all later.